Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm back from my walk, and I thought I'll make a quick game of chess, especially now that I've oxygenated my mind, walking around, got those molecules proliferating through the neurons, creating new synaptic connections as we enter the new digital age. So, welcome, everybody. Welcome. And if you're new here, hit like, subscribe, and it's free. It's free. Did I tell you it's free? Yeah. So, what are you gonna lose? You're getting good content, a little bit funny, not that funny, but a little bit funny and decent content. You get to see how the mind of well, a middling chess player works. It's probably better than your mind, though, Sonny boy. So, learn something. I learned a lot from watching players who were pretty bad. You know, like women FIDE masters. I used to watch a lot of women FIDE masters like Alisa Melikina and all of these. And their chess is so simple and easy to understand that it helped me. You know, sometimes you can't learn from watching a Gary Kasparov game because it's just too complicated. It's too advanced. And then when you try to replicate that same thing on the board, you're just asking for trouble. So, yes, learn from an average player. That's the lesson I'm trying to express here. All right. And it's a lesson with a lot of wisdom. We're going to try to target this central pawn here. It looks a little bit soft. We see our opponent's plan to root this outpost knight in the middle. Very annoying style of play. That's a pretty good move, I think. Pretty good move, and I don't exactly have a great follow-up. Hmm. Okay, well, I gotta admit it then. I gotta admit that I got smacked there, a little bit smacked. The key lesson: when you get surprised, don't make a second mistake. Make one mistake is bad enough. You don't need to go ahead and make the second one. Here, I would say this is not a correct idea. I think he had a chance to potentially win this. Of course, you got to liquidate for the knight first, and then win the pawn, right? And then maybe defend it further. I don't know. That's what it looked like to me. He could still do something similar. He could still try to do something similar to that idea now, even. Although I'd probably consider taking with the king. That's the innovative idea because the queen has sight on the g4 pawn, and you don't want to lose that unnecessarily. Because knight capture, bishop capture, pawn captures, and then okay, queen here. Queen slides here, attacking both the pawns at the same time. So he could defend this, but then I would take this one, or the other way around. Yeah. So let's do it then with the queen after all. I know I said take with the king, but this seems to be not too bad anyway. I retain the option to castle, and life goes on. Ah, but he just took it with the bloody frickin' pawn. Okay, no worries, no worries. That was always on the cards. What do we do? This knight is rooted here on the edge of the board, defending this pawn. And I get the feeling I need to break down these pawns here somehow. But if I attack it and he defends it, and then I attack it again, he can push forward and squish this bishop up a little bit. And tickle forward, and then it's not ideal. I much prefer just going for it directly right away. This way he can't do the same thing because capture, capture, and the rook is undefended. Another key idea for white here is obviously to get the rook looking at something. Also got to keep in mind these kind of ideas, which black obviously would have. Bishop could eventually come here and attack this pawn. It's possible. The knight is now liberated. He can return somewhere. Let's force a move. Let's force some kind of a defensive move against this for this pawn. Uh, that's a good idea. Sometimes when you're not sure what to play next, just play a move that forces your opponent to make a decision. This is a decision. He could have done it this way, he could have done it that way, and it all matters. A lot of it matters. So we're just going to go all the way. Give him even an extra pawn here. All right. So this is the structure he opted for. Knight could be a very annoying piece here, by the way. Just realized. But I'm happy to now open up the queen in this direction. I think I have more clarity that the queen has to get outside. And if he indeed takes the knight here, then we're just going to leave him there. We're just going to let him do his thing. Sit around in the dirt. Let me take the extra pawn here. Heavy Metal Chess 5000. That's our opponent's name from Sweden. Heavy Metal Chess. I don't know about you, but I'm not a big fan of heavy metal music. I think it sounds like crap, to be honest. But some people love it. Like they really, 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 really love it. And God bless them, God bless them all. Okay. So we got a nice incisive bishop and very incisive queen now. Attacking play tends to bring the worst out of other people. I've noticed this, especially in my brother. When he's under attack, he's going to make the silliest of moves you can ever imagine. And it's really true for most people, I've noticed. So we got a lot of stress coming up here now. And how to nail the clincher. I think we gotta try to get this bishop into the game somehow. The bishop has got to be the magic piece. That's a wild one. He's taken his queen offside, ladies and gentlemen. Never take your queen offside. Remember this. You're always going to pay the price for doing so. You're always going to pay the price. So let's just play a very gentle little move. Coax him into taking that. He can't, of course, because he's mate. He'll be mate next move, Now we come back all the way here. You want that rook? You got that rook. You want it? You want it? You got it. But now look at this. Look at this lovely finishing touch there. Right? You got to have tactical vision. You got to be able to see the tactics of the pins and the checks and the. It was too much for him. Heavy metal chess got heavy tactical. Whatever. Okay. See you later.